Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say this is gonna be a very difficult episode because I actually have to judge this whenever I grew up as such a fan. Like timeless sweaters involved.
You've read from the book before with your thick Quebecois accent. If you want to tell us about Rock Carrier.
From the Gospel according to Rock, Maurice Richard would never wear it. You'll never you'll never make me put in my head to wear a Toronto Maple Leaf sweater. Thanks, Peter Rock Carrier. Next on Ugly Thirds.
So I put it.
Welcome back to another episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is the Montreal Canadiens seating stripes. John and Travis, take it away.
Did he say Montreal?
Yeah, no, he tried to throw a little accent, a little accent in that.
Okay.
Look, this is a tough episode. Did we save the best for last? Are we at the altar of original six again?
Well, I think we are.
So this is a toughie because you have to separate the history from the look, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
They've had this forever, literally forever.
Mm-hmm.
1916-ish, the CA changed to a CH from Club de Athletique to Club de Hockey Canadien. That's it. Mm. And it's been the minorest of details ever since.
Yeah. We've had a hard time trying to distinguish teams that have an old look versus a team that's vintage and important to keep around because of its history versus teams that are, kind of flailing and stuck in a look. But how much can you critique the Montreal Canadiens on their look based on the history of the franchise, based on the look itself? It's a great look.
It's a great, and I've seen this in so many different colors for colleges, minor teams, etc. It always works. It is a perfect template.
Yeah.
And usually the flack comes with the white. That the white is dull, it doesn't match, everyone wants this one. I disagree. This is one of those sleeper picks that I have always loved because it is basic. Now, it does still match. The bottom stripes are absolutely related. That red stripe is just implied here.
Mm-hmm.
They get rid of the thing in the middle, and then the red is still implied here. It's just minus the midriff stripe. In the original six, you have Boston, which is black and gold. That's separate, right? You have Toronto, blue and white, separate. Detroit's red and white, and you got the Rangers and Montreal. Both are red, white, and blue. Mm. The Rangers are blue heavy. Montreal is red heavy. But Montreal stays very balanced. They wear blue helmets and blue pants. They balance red and blue extremely well. This maintains that balance, whereas they become a blue heavy team.
Okay.
You put this with blue pants, they're now a blue team with red, which does violate the look. So now this is a CCM, and currently the numbers have a white outline in between, and I do think it greatly improves it. Their cup year was the last year they wore these numbers, which kind of killed me. Said,
those little changes from time to time, nothing of decent substance.
Perhaps the best Easter egg in all of this, if you want to zoom in on the NHL crest.
Maybe.
We're keeping you from a nap.
A nap would be nice, yeah.
It is in French.
Yeah.
Only at home. On the road, it is still in English because only in Quebec are they ever talking in French.
Gotcha.
It is a brilliant Easter egg.
That's neat.
That said, there is nothing special about this logo. And when I wear this, people instantly jump to Chicago. You just see a CH and you think, Chicago.
Not Canadians.
Go. Like, it is objectively speaking, it's not a good logo.
No.
It has simply been around so long that
it became iconic with time. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
this jersey is not special. I think it's the right jersey. I think it's better than this one for their purposes, but it's not special.
Of the original 6, this is my least favorite. Personally, my least favorite.
I mean, now Toronto's held down by a boat anchor of that third jersey
because this is present day jerseys.
Right.
This is lower than it probably should be because of that.
They dropped that third jersey, it buoys up probably right around Buffalo.
It sure does.
And you'd probably have a fist fight if I tried to say it was better than Buffalo. So I know that story. This look is buoyed by this and simply how long it's been around.
Yeah.
And look, I do love that it actually does complete the stripe because that's not a thing that happens anymore.
No. Cost-cutting measures.
But even Florida based their look on Montreal. They've said as much. Let's look at the most iconic teams. Does it go in that space? Is it just that simple?
I spread things out just to give us a place to move, but I didn't intend on putting it here. For me, where it would be in present day, it'd be here.
I mean, I guess it is somewhat...
But I'm not completely sold on that. It's somewhere in here.
Yeah, it is in this range.
I really like Florida's look. They've come such a long way, and to me, they've won the Stanley Cup when they've looked their best.
Yeah.
It's people complain that it's a soccer look. Maybe it became more regal. You want somebody to take you serious. You want people to take hockey in Florida serious. You gotta look serious. Gotta look the part.
It is total sacrilege to say Columbus is better than Montreal in their look, but
we're gonna get beat up over that one.
Yeah. And we did put them better than Toronto, but it's because of that third jersey.
But there are teams that are rising to the challenge of looking good and not just your basic, Jersey Devil or Lightning Bolt.
I really think the logo is what holds Montreal back because it is so basic. And again, it's simply because it's lasted this long. It's the only reason it's special. And the average Joe does not identify it. Cannot identify it.
Yeah.
The non-hockey fan cannot identify it. Whereas Columbus simply just looks good. Yes, it's an Ohio flag, but most people don't know that. They just see red, white, and blue and stripes, and they're like, yep, great.
Nobody's thinking about this 115 years later. It was meant for the time period, but...
It is every bit there. It is always there. It is time-tested. It's there. It's like, well, okay. It's not even Yankees pinstripes. Whereas, like the Rangers in diagonal text, that's the Rangers. Yeah. You see pinstripes, you think the New York Yankees.
Sure.
Midriff stripes are not. You don't just instantly. That's Montreal.
No.
They haven't even taken their thing that is their thing. They haven't even locked that down.
As purveyors of the game itself, we can't necessarily equate its ranking here to the history of the sport and history of the game. It's purely aesthetics.
Purely aesthetics.
So as of right now...
Okay. My thought is it better than Florida because it completes the look better with these hemlines on the back? Right? Or is it worse than Florida because the white is so different?
Florida has symmetry between home and road. There's a slight
not front
difference
and back.
Here. Right.
Which is more important.
Which is more important. For me, symmetrical in Florida outweighs this whole thing. I'm just not buying the white. It's not.
It's always that white jersey that throws it. See, I would say I like the stripe the whole way around, but the trend is not that. So,
are you succumbing to trends?
Well, I think I'm just going to you've conceded some points. I think it's time for me to concede this one.
Okay.
Then again, I did concede Columbus, and look what happened. So, I get the criticism. Make sure you have some reasoning with your criticism, explain yourself. But this is the East. The East is done.
Yeah.
That now once we finish the West, we'll do a bracket, and it'll be Bruins and Caps to start off.
Yeah, and we'll let the fans decide.
Who
looks the best in 2024, 2025.
All right. Well, that's a bookend at least. Well, we're at the midway point. So.
Oh my God, we have so much more to go.
So much more to go. So, he's Shrems. I'm John. Phil, why don't you take us out?
Be excited that we have so much more to do. Come on, yay! Yay! All right, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, ring the bell to get notifications when we post new videos, and come back for another episode of Ugly Birds.
And there was much rejoicing. Yay!